Hi there, Eve here from Vitamineve Nutrition Counseling, and today we're going to talk about the #1 tip to help you with food obsession. And it's probably not what you think it is. But before I dive into this topic, I just wanted to say I know it's a crazy time of year with a lot going on and it's easy to struggle with food right now. So if you're having a challenging time, I want to make sure that you know that I'm here. Actually, I'm offering a complimentary call with me if you feel called to address what's happening with food, and I'll talk more about that at the end of this video. But if it's something that you're interested in, send me, I'm gonna put a link in the description below and you can just sign up there. I wanna go into the content of the video today, so I'm gonna dive in and I'll share more about the call at the end of the video for those of you who are interested. So let's talk about this tip that's really gonna help you overcome food obsession this time of year, because I feel like it's really challenging, you know, with all the food going on, with family all around and the special occasions or the lack thereof. It can be really easy to have a lot of food stuff on your mind. So let's talk about how to address that with that #1 tip. There's a lot of tips, but this is actually the most effective one I'm going to share with you today. And let's talk about what it is. This tip is about giving yourself permission to eat when you first get hungry, because when you let yourself get too hungry and not give yourself food at regular intervals, this actually causes more food obsession. I don't blame you, right? You're getting too hungry, naturally you're gonna be obsessed with food, right? Also, when you get too hungry, when you finally do eat, you're more likely to overeat, you're more likely to make food choices that you're likely to regret, and also when you get too hungry, you're more likely to be irritable, have uneven energy throughout the day, and also when you're getting too hungry, you're less likely to show up as your sparkly self that we want to have around during this time of year. So let's talk about why it's important to give yourself permission to eat when you first get hungry. And you're gonna love all of this, because when you eat when you're first hungry, it makes it easier to stop when you're full. When you eat when you're first hungry, you'll see yourself actually thinking about food less. Also, when you eat when you're first hungry, it's easier to make food choices that you feel good about. And you get to be the eater that you want to be, have more energy throughout the day, and have more stable mood. And this is really important this time of year when people could be totally triggering and traffic could be horrible and the lines are long and all that stuff. So let's talk about actually how to give yourself permission to eat when you first get hungry. You know, many of us don't, because we don't even know what that feels like. Especially if you have a history of dieting. We're so used to starving ourselves or pushing ourselves, you know, waiting so long to finally eat. Learning how to eat when you first get hungry can actually feel a little weird, or very weird and unnatural in the beginning, right? Because first of all, what does it feel like? Actually, expect it to be gentle. It's a gentle feeling of emptiness, maybe in your stomach or maybe up here in your chest area. Hunger could feel like a dip in energy. It can almost feel like a dryness here too. It could also feel like preoccupation with food, feeling less motivated, that you're looking at the clock, hoping that the time will hurry up because you want to hurry up and have your next meal. You know, the first signs of hunger are actually quite subtle, and what's very interesting, expect yourself to have like an internal argument with yourself when you do want to eat when you first get hungry, because there's going to be a little voice in there that might say, hey, look, nobody else is eating, so how dare you eat? Or another voice that might say, hey, you know, you could wait, don't be so weak. You know, you might have voices in your head that are trying to make you wait until you get too hungry. Don't fall for them, okay? Giving yourself permission to eat when you first get hungry is the key to having composure with food, eating in a way that you like, and actually being able to stop when you're full, having stable energy and a more stable mood, especially this time of year. Who needs it? We all do, right? Let me see if there's anything I missed, because I took some notes because I wanted you to know I didn't want to miss anything. But if you're one of these people who say, Eve, dude, I feel hungry all the time, I could always go for something, everything you're saying is how I feel always, well, there might be more going on. And again, that's why I'm offering my complimentary food freedom call. If this is something that's for you, I'll tell you what it entails and you can decide if this is something for you. During this call, we're going to spend some time creating a crystal clear vision of what you want your relationship with food to look like. And we need that on any journey, is having clarity of where we're going. From there, we're going to actually create a list of the things that are sabotaging you, holding you back, or keeping you stuck from having this peaceful, easy, relaxed relationship with food. And then from there, you'll leave the call feeling more motivated, inspired, and energized to finally get this food thing handled once and for all. So again, if you're interested in having this complimentary call with me, there's a link in the description below, and I'll be so happy to talk to you. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and if there was something that resonated with you, or if there's anything I left out, please share with the community so we could all have a conversation on how to beat food obsession with this one tip of honoring your first sign of hunger. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye.